Colonial's coming off of a tight win against Queens a week ago, where it was a battle all the way through.
And nearly going coast to coast was Lauren Hart. She lost it on the way. Picked up now by Alana Scott. Scott dumps it in for the ice-breaking goal. Nelson feeds inside, left side. Working inside the arc, and a bouncer goes. It's Gia Anthony scoring the goal for Robert Morris. It's her 6th of the season, and the Colonials strike back. Some Pittsburgh connections on this UC Davis team. And the former Upper St. Clair Panther makes it 2-1 UC Davis after scoring the free position. It's her 9th of the game, or of the season. Swings it to the top of the arc. Tift. Good maneuver, works inside, and she scores.
Wow.
Colleen Tift put the moves on a defender and does it all by her lonesome. Colonials even the score at 2. Agnew works right to left and puts it in to put UC Davis back ahead 3-2. Underhands it to a teammate. They flip it over, trying to work the middle again is Irwin. Coleman again. Coleman, she shoots and scores. Chelsea Coleman to help her from Jenna Irwin, and the Colonials once again tie the game at 3-all. Lauren Hart on the free position. No good. Second chance does go, however, for the Aggies. Put in by Reagan Arkless on the save made by Keller. And Arkless scores her 8th of the season, and the Aggies go up 4-3. Tokyo Shige has it in the middle. It opens up. Nope, it's left side. Kosan, and the shot is good for Rhea Kosan. Back preseason poll collecting 4 first-place votes.
NRMU historically has played some good non-con teams.
And a shot good by Mia Lawrence. UC Davis doubles up the Colonials 6-3. Brislin passes again behind, left side. And a feed, Rhea Kosan scores off the helper by Brooke Tokyo Shige. UC Davis up 7-3 with 4:19 to go in the second.
Also, Colonials shooting themselves in the foot, but the Aggies playing very, very sound defensively.
Tift has it for the Colonials on the top. Tries to work her way in. ISO move, left side, shoots and scores. Colleen Tift scores her 2nd in not quite as impressive fashion, but similarly gets a defender on an island, makes a move, and scores past Lang. Gets straight away, the junior from Syracuse, and just grips and rips, but Lang rips it back up. Anthony, just a poorly executed pass. See what they were trying to do with the dink and dunk, but that one sailed.
To the netting of Lang's stick, but trying to go with a little bit of a pass look there, but nothing doing.
And the goal was wide open for Keller, and it hit off the crossbar. They're going to say that it was not in. Mia Lawrence was the one that shot it, hit off the very bottom of the top post, and it somehow stayed out of the back of the net.
Nationally ranked offense. We saw a few glimpses of what they have, but a lot of free position opportunities early in that half.
And a back foot shot wide for Alana Scott. Aggies will stay with it. Brislin, nope, that's Alex Agnew with the first goal of the second half. Agnew whips it in, bottom right-hand corner, and the Aggies double up on the Colonials 8-4.
And
turnovers, though, have been 13-12 in favor of the Aggies. And a pass around Keller, a shot around Keller, goes in for Alana Scott. It's her 2nd goal, and the Aggies go up 9-4 in the first couple of minutes of the 3rd quarter. Still 10 to 15 miles per hour outside on a gorgeous day, not a cloud in the sky. As it's Lily Haddon. Haddon, who's been kept off the score sheet and will remain that way after the shot gets saved by Lang. Giving her anything.
Yeah, Haddon as well as Jenna Irwin, pretty much non-factors all game long, and those were the 2 big goal scorers. Haddon with 3 last game.
As soon as you say that, Nate, Jenna Irwin slices through the defense and goes top shelf to put RMU back on the board. 9-5, the Colonials trail. Enters the 8-meter, goes to the right side now. Feed wide open, shot denied by Keller. And it's picked up by the Colonials.
That second quarter just not the way the Colonials wanted to play, but now they're starting to turn it around and trying to see some momentum back.
Gia Anthony works to the middle. She shoots and staved by the legs of Ashley Lang. Adequate shot off. Right side, Agnew with a move, and she throws it in. Bounces past Keller, and UC Davis back in charge, 10-5.
Absolutely.
Gebhardt. One step, throws it in. UC Davis back on the board.
Almost looks
Now for Boyle. Tift. Works right. Tift. Behind a defender. Shot. Kicked back by Lang. And the ground ball will be scooped in by Donners. In the third, in the 4-1-2. Anderson. Good dump pass. And a shot scored. It's Lily Haddon. Finally on the board is the junior Lily Haddon. Around the 8-meter go the Aggies. Working that left side now. Pass the defender. Spinning his heart. Make that Scott. Shot wide. Stays with UC Davis. Agnew. Falling down. Stumbles. Gathers. And scores. Alex Agnew is having an afternoon to remember. That's her 4th goal, her 6th point. Get all their goals at one time. We see a lot of blowouts, or at least when we see blowouts in women's lacrosse, you see all those goals scored really in one half. They've kind of spread the wealth, have the Aggies. Here's Brislin. She shoots straight away and scores, charging down the middle of the pitch like a freight train. Gebhardt throws it in, her 2nd goal of the game. And UC Davis with a commanding lead over Robert Morris with 60 seconds left in the 3rd. Grace Gebhardt coming up. And that one stopped by Riker. Riker a little hot on the rebound, and it gets flipped out of play. RMU, though, will maintain possession. With the free position and a shot off of the heel of Riker, she has the save secured.
for the Colonials. What a great look, but just couldn't put it home.
And Agnew behind the back flip goes in for Grace Gebhardt. A highlight reel for the hat trick by Grace Gebhardt. Just flips it behind Riker and the back of her own noggin. And UC Davis goes up 15-6. Will begin the non-conference slate before conference play with a 2-6 record. That shot goes in for Gia Anthony. Hits off the bottom post, finds its way in the back of the nylon. And Robert Morris with the answer, thanks to Gia Anthony. And back to the 20-yard line, secured by Anderson. Anderson, ISO move, spinning, and scoring. Jordan Anderson, the senior midfielder. Had a player right in front of the goalie circle, but couldn't get to her in time because Kosan was all up in her grill. Now comes Anthony. Bouncer goes for Gia Anthony. And a quick pass off the crossbar for Coleman. There, Anderson tried to take it herself. Now she swings it right side Nelson. And a feed. Shot post again. Second chance. Another stop. Third chance goes. Jenna Irwin makes it 15-10. Kosan. The key here isn't so much scoring, but they'll do that anyway as Elena Scott off her back foot. The feed by Kosan. And UC Davis back on the board behind the net. Goes right side. Agnew scores. Alex Agnew collects her 5th goal of the game. And UC Davis goes up 17-10 with 1:01 to play in the 4th. Agnew has been borderline unstoppable here this afternoon, Nate.
And the Aggies just wanted one more, and